Hello, Patreons, how are you? Here is my messy room. Ignore it, it's not here. But I can't be bothered to crop or anything or get my camera because I've had a shit week. It's been a rubbish week. School, like being a key worker is interesting, and I think, okay, before we start, this video is about the story of one of my songs for my mixtape, which I'll introduce in a second. But I thought first I should just let you know what mood I'm in and what kind of video this is going to be. So let me rewind and start. So this week has been shit. And it's been shit, and I'm fine, like emotionally, so to speak. I feel like I could cry at any minute, but right now I'm not feeling it. However, I think being a key worker in a school, particularly in a primary school, with COVID-19 and kind of being quite a deprived area, you see a lot, you hear a lot, you have to deal with a lot. Ooh, coming up now. But yeah, and it's kind of just emotionally draining, like having to kind of do it Monday to Friday every week, you know, with barely any breaks or whatever. Again, I'm not even complaining that the job's hard, it's actually fine. But I think it would have been even better like pre-pandemic, sorry. But no, during a pandemic it's a lot. So yeah, I've been gorging on food, and I've just been like trying to numb myself. But that being said, we move. This video is to do with one of my songs on the mixtape. Is called the Mourning Song. Now that's mourning spelled Mourning. So mourning song, sad. Another type of mourning. And it's interesting because you would think with those kind of songs, so especially something that is just, you know, straight off the back, just hit that, it's fine, about death, you know, you would think I would you think this song would be sad, you think they would have like a very visceral hard meaning, but it doesn't. It's actually, it has a sad like a sad premise, but like actually when you read the lyrics, they are less sad, you know, they're alright, you're cool. Yeah, it's not specifically about the death of a person. It's not like about I'm mourning over the death of an individual. It's more the death of a relationship. It's the death of toxic behaviour, the death of dependency, i.e. kind of the death, so to speak, of like just bad times, bad vibes. We don't want those in 2021 or 2022 when we're allowed outside. But yes, no, it's about the death of like just leaving this kind of old person behind. And it's quite interesting because death in like tarot means new beginnings, and you know, a lot of people kind of make fun and whatever, and say like, oh, tarot people are woo woo, but I think I've really resonated with that as time has gone on, like how death has actually been a blessing. And I mean death in the sense of like things, not people, because you know, people dying is always sad. Yeah, and if you don't know, I had a breakdown in 2019. You can listen to the podcast about nothing. That's literally me documenting a breakdown. So if you want to hear that, yay, it's there. I think I had to shed, oh no, I had to shed skin. I had to shed like a metaphorical skin of friends, my environment, relationships, just everything had to go, you know. And I'm not one, like I am a person who will try and work on a relationship. I'll try and work on, you know, something kind of, I will do it till the cows come home. Like I will try and work on something so hard. However, I think 2019, I was like, it's gotta go. Everything's gotta go. No one's getting saved. You know, I came out of 2019 literally with different friends from at the start of the year. You know, start of the year I was talking to a certain set of people. At the end of the year, like literally all my friends were just different. And again, there's many ways you can look at that. Is that the right way of dealing with things? Whatever, I don't know. But at the time, that was the way I dealt with it. You know, and I look back at myself and I'm quite unrecognizable. Like, I'm way more secure. Granted, that's the thing with age, I think, as well, and experience, lived experiences. But I'm way more mature. I'm way more independent, and I've always been an independent person. But when I say independent with everything, I don't need anybody. I'm cool, you know. Obviously people are fun, but you know, I'm like before 2019, pre 2019, I was reliant on relationships. I was reliant on people. I was relying on a certain type of intimacy that I basically lost, so to speak, and that's a bit confusing. But again, listen to the podcast. But yeah, no. I'm proud of it. I'm proud that I have become this new person. I'm proud that I've unlearned so many toxic things, and in a short space of time. Because for some people it takes years. And I ain't saying that I'm perfect. I ain't saying that you know, oh yeah, you know, I've got everything worked out. Like, I still don't know what I want to do with my life, but I'm doing so much better, and I'm so proud of myself. But this song was written because I kind of wanted more of a aha moment, so to speak. I wanted more of an aha moment. I wanted more of a, like, I don't know, like a, well done, Noosh, you look great. You know, and people have actually commented saying, you look so much better, so much happier, so much healthier. You just seem more you, or even like a better version of you. But, you know, I wanted more of a, I think I wanted the people who had a hand in fucking me over, before calling a spade a spade. I wanted to parade my happiness. It was my ego talking. Like, I'm not even going to try and act like it was some kind of, I wanted closure, because I can't closure. I was like, you know what, I'm a bad bitch, I've got things to do. Like, there was no regret, if that makes any sense. There was no upset, there was no whatever. I was fine, you know. But my ego, now she wanted, oh hello, my speaker's turned off. She wanted, like, she wanted everyone to know, nah, I've got this, I'm fine, you know. And I said, anyone that fucked me over in 2019, like, I wanted you to know, like, I am good, fuck you, you know. But what was I gonna do, you know? But I think I just wanted a validity, if that makes any sense, because it made it true. Like, that kind of, that final step for me at the time was like, yeah, I wanted people to know. And this is where my toxic traits start to seep in. I think this is why I want the mixtape to do well. It's why I'm riding this train so hard, because I could literally just make some songs, produce them myself, and release them. But this is why I'm such a perfectionist, and this is why a lot of things I'm like maliciously planning, because it's, I think a small part of me wants this to be my parade, my, I want to say death parade, that's not the right words to use. I want this to be my celebration, you know. Let's celebrate the death of the girl you used to know. It sounds like very Taylor Swift, right? Yeah, I wanted it to be a celebration of the old me basically ceasing to exist. So that is what the Mourning Song is about. The Mourning Song, reminder, is basically me kind of almost being joyous about the old me, you know, and being like, you were handy at the time. Some of the things that you did were rubbish at the time, but she's dead, and it's all right. You're good, you know. It's the same with, you know, these other people who were involved with me at the time. You fucked up. It's all good. You're dead to me. It's alright. It's okay. We're okay. So yeah, that is what the Mourning Song is about. I post the lyrics. So if you're tier 1, the lyrics are coming next week. But if you're tier 2, just scroll down on your Patreon. And it there, so it's somewhere there, you know. So yeah, I hope this was sufficient. I hope you like this new format. I like recording videos. I like recording myself. So I hope you like this new format.